So I want to talk a little bit about the next section of the paper, which is the results. And the results section is where we're going to show the facts about our data. We're going to talk about the statistical piece. And so right now, you might be going into this feeling like somebody's doing this to you. You have no clue. You're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. I have this data. I've got these survey results. I have my frequency tables from when people came to visit the office. Whatever the data was that you've collected, test scores, got pre-test scores, post-test scores. What do I do with all this? So you're kind of feeling like Sheldon's looking at you like, loser. But what I want to do is I want to be able to give you some help and have you feel like you can ask questions, review the contents of the module that I'm posting, and in the end, you can feel like this, okay? That even though the actually running the tests, but you'll understand the basic statistical tests to use for the data that you have. And so let's look what that might be. And here's for quantitative data. Okay, and the first is descriptive statistics, which is mean, median, mode, and most of the time we use means. And then the standard deviation. So there'll be information here within this module about what are descriptive statistics and how do you use Excel to run those. And then another test, actually two main tests that you will probably use with the data that we've collected in this course will be an independent samples t-test. And don't let that scare you. What it does is it compares the means of your group and it calculates a value that says, okay, what the differences in those means was significant, and it can be attributed to what you did. So that significance is what says, oh, what I did is what caused these differences. Okay, so that's the independent samples t-test. So it's a comparison of means. Then there's some of you may have been looking for a correlation. Is there a correlation between this and this? So we're going to use what's called a Pearson's correlation coefficient. You'll get more explanation within the module about each of those two tests. Then there are other tests to run as well. There's more even than the three I put here. The three I've added here may be used with the data you have. I kind of doubt it. Even in my dissertation, I did run a MANOVA. But it's because I had you're analyzing variances in variables. I think for what we are going to do, that the t-test and the Pearson's correlation for our quantitative data is going to give us what we need. So that's for quantitative. And then I forgot to put on this slide the qualitative analysis. Qualitative analysis is in a way easier, but in a way not, because in qualitative analysis you'll be looking for themes. So it's just it's a matter of grouping responses together according to themes. So you'll pick out themes as you read through information. One thing I'm going to show you is Wordle, using Wordle to see themes emerge from responses. Okay, so what I have here on this slide is the quantitative analysis. So you have quantitative data, numbers. We'll be using these statistical analysis procedures. If you have qualitative data, we'll be gleaning out and looking at themes from your data. Okay, so that's what's going to be in the results section. This is a part where we just present the facts. And then in the next section of the paper, the discussion inclusions, that's where we interpret those facts. So now we're just running our statistics, and here's what I found. period. There's no analysis in this. It's just stating those facts. And then there's two more videos here on this page. One talks about how to format, you visually formatting, using tables, figures, those kind of things to display your data. And then the second one goes into a little more detail about that. They're not me doing it. It's a good explanation of what to add, what to put in, how to write, using the language correctly in the results section. All right, so here we go. Let's see how we do.